Hi everyone, welcome back to Rachel's Enchanting Cakes. For today's to the point content, I'm going to be showing you how to decorate your cake boards with realistic edible grass. We are using two different techniques for this. How to pipe these beautiful mini roses, but also how to emboss and paint with the beautiful metallic edible paint on your cake drums. Following this content next week, I will then be adding a lovely Easter themed cake. So if you are new to buttercream piping, it is another tutorial that you may find helpful. As always, everything you need to know in a simple, straight to the point, step-by-step format. Let's make a start. To cover a 12-inch round cake drum, you will need 750 grams of fondant, which I have coloured using a leaf green by Wilton. Cover your cake drum with some cooled down boiled water. This will give the fondant something to stick to. Using 5mm spacers, simply roll out your fondant. You want to try to keep this in a circular shape. 750 grams of fondant will be just enough to cover your 12-inch round cake drum. Place this directly on top of your cake drum. I then use a cake smoother just to go around the top and the edges before taking a sharp knife, and you just want to trim off the excess fondant, and then I give it another go over just with the smoother just to make sure it's perfect. I need to know where my cake is going to go. So to do this, I add the base of the cake tin that I used to bake the cake. Simply place it directly on the drum, and then I go around this with a knife. This will help me decorate the rest of the drum before the freshly baked cake is applied. For the embossed lettering, I use the Enchanted set by Sweet Stamp. This step is not necessary if you do not own this set. If you're wondering how to take out the letters, it's very simple. If you just take a small piece of fondant, take out the letters that you're going to require for the particular cake you are making, and they release very easily. All I did then was place the lettering on a cake drum that's obviously not been decorated, along with the 6-inch cake tin. This gives me a rough idea of where I want the letters to be. Once you have done this, if you have a pickup pad by Sweet Stamp, it will make things a whole lot easier. You simply place this directly over the lettering. So I've left it on the cake drum, so we've got the positioning all correct, and really push it down. Once you have pushed it down, these letters will actually stick to that pad, so that you are then able to place it directly on top of your decorated cake drum and emboss the fondant with ease. Take the pickup pad and gently push these letters into the fondant. For the letters that get left behind, I simply pull them away with some tweezers. It's just so that you can see the embossed effect on the camera. However, when we start to add the edible grass effect, it can be a good idea to place these letters back into their slots carefully, just so we don't accidentally move any of the fondant and we hold its shape perfectly. Using piping tip number 27, we're going to start by creating the grass effect. You simply want to push this directly into the fondant whilst it's still soft. I'm just showing you here how to do it. But remember what I mentioned about adding the lettering back in there? When you get close to the letters, be sure that you've added them back in so they don't lose their shape, just like they have been here. Cover the whole of the cake drum, and it really is as easy as that to create an effective edible grass. But I'm now going to show you how to paint the lettering, pipe some edible grass, but also pipe those beautiful mini roses. Edible metallic paints are really easy to make. All you need is some dipping solution, Then you want a luster dust of your choice. Now this one was a cracking find just before Christmas. It is absolutely stunning. It's a bright gold edible luster dust by Sugar Flare, and it's my new favourite. And all you need is a fine brush and ideally a palette to mix everything up. Add a small amount of the dust to your palette. To this you want to apply some dipping solution. Now this will evaporate really quick, so it will dry lovely once it's on the drum. And just give it a mix in with your brush. If you need to apply some more dipping solution a bit later on because it started to go dry in the palette, that's no problem. It'll just reactivate itself and it can be used again. You then just want to fill each individual letter. Now I actually find this really easy to paint with because it's quite runny. You're not needing to be really neat with your brush. If you can see, it's kind of flooding the area. It's not going over the sides, but it's such a beautiful, vibrant gold colour. Simply complete this for each of the letters. You may find that if you leave your cake drum just to set overnight, it will help prevent any damage, and it will also help prevent the colours from leaking in to your fondant. You will find this buttercream recipe in a link in the description below this video, and I have coloured it again using the leaf green by Wilton. However, I have made it a darker colour compared to the cake drum. Alongside this you will need the piping tip Gem 233. Gently squeeze the piping bag, and as you pull away, release, so you don't want to be squeezing when you pull away, and it leaves this lovely grass-like effect. Now if you wanted to, you could cover all of the cake drum with piped buttercream. It's another great way to make edible grass. However, with the costs constantly rising, especially with butter and sugar, sometimes it can be best just to cover the drum with fondant if it's not something that people are going to eat, but you do know that that is another option. I simply place this in random places all across the cake drum, but not towards the back, simply because I've got that cake to add a little later on. So again, using the same buttercream recipe, but this time the colour pink. This one's by Sweet Stamp. Now obviously if I was to add more it would be a much darker tone, but this is what I've used for the mini roses. You will then need one of these patterned piping tips. They come in many different patterns, but this one gives you that lovely rose shape. Now, as long as you've used the buttercream recipe, again, you can find it in the description below this video, you'll be able to pipe these with ease. Simply squeeze the piping bag so that it comes out against the fondant, and then as you pull away, just like you did with the grass nozzles, it will leave behind these stunning mini roses. I then place these randomly again all over the cake drum just to add that perfect finishing touch. Obviously you can do these in any sort of colour that you want, and if you have a different patterned tip, put that to use and do that flower instead. And there we have it. It really is as simple and as easy as that. Now I am going to be adding a cake to this drum that's going to be featured in some new content coming to the channel very soon. I really do hope I've helped you again today. Thank you all for your amazing support. Take care, everyone.